everyone, Gigi here. Wanted to do a little workout today, a little different. I'm calling it a fixer-upper, and basically going to show you how you can maintain your fitness, at home with very minimal. I mean, I have some equipment that I actually went to get at my studio, but I'm not going to use that today. I'm going to show you what you can do in your house or in your condo, very minimal space, like we do here. And then you can maintain a full body workout, and it's very simple. You're using compound exercise, and what that means is that you're including all large muscle groups and smaller muscle groups. So anything like squats, lunges, push-ups, anything like that you can do. You don't need to do a zillion of them. So I'm going to teach you how to do this, and I do that in my bathroom every morning. I do my incline push-ups just to maintain my strength, right? And you can do the same. So I'm going to use a can of chickpeas. Of course I have the weights, but this is for you at home that you don't have if you don't have any equipment. If you do, feel free to use a 5-pound or whatever you feel that is okay for you. All right, so we'll get started. This is just going to be showing you one set of 12 repetition that you can do, and then you can repeat that on your own 3 times each. So there's 4 segments, okay? So it's going to be a short little mini workshop for you. All right, so you're going to warm up on your own self as well. I'm not going to do that. I just want to get right into the actual workout. So I'm going to use a can of chickpeas to add some resistance to the movement. So the first one, there's many squats you can do. I love the plie squats. Why? Because it really targets the inner thighs and the glutes. So I want to work those 2 parts of my body. So I want to make sure my knees are in line with my toes. You're going to keep your shoulders back. It's very easy to go into that situation right here. We don't want that. So elevating a resistance over your head at the same time as you're engaging your large muscle groups really speeds up your metabolism. So that really gets your heart rate up, and that's what you want to do. So compound exercise number 1 is going to be plie squats. So I'm going to go all the way up, and then on my way back in, I'm going to squeeze my glutes and my inner thighs. So here we go. 1. I'm going for 12. You want to exhale on the effort. Down and up. Excellent. Arms go right over the head at 7. One more, and I like to add a little pulse here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. So that takes care of the lower part of the body for now. So you're going to repeat that in a full circuit, 3 sets of 12. So that was 12. Next, I want to work my arms. I don't have any weights. I do, but if you don't, see how that really got me going with my metabolism and my heart rate is up. So the next one, to work your arms, I'm going to use my coffee table to demonstrate this. I could do it in the bathroom, like I do every morning before I take my shower. However, a bit small in there. So we're going to do it right here. So I'm going to grab a cushion. I'm going down on my knees. You don't want to be too close. A little out of breath. My asthma is flaring up these days, so I'm doing the best I can with what I have. So knees are close together. I'm going to come down. You always want to go into a wide spread here, so that when you end up in that position, you want to make sure your elbows are lined up with your shoulders and your hands. Otherwise, if you're like this, you have less power, and you're really working only your shoulders and your triceps. So you want to go all the way. Why do I love incline push-ups? They're awesome for the ladies. They really target the pectorals, so it keeps everything up. Ladies, never forget that. So here we are. So I'm going to come down with my weight here, and then squeeze on the way up, down. Now it's very important that you don't do this, because that's not actually a plank, which is a push-up. So here we go. 3. And then, of course, exhaling on the pushing back up. 6. And up. I'm squeezing my glutes at the same time. Why not? Go again. And again. And then one more. And I'm going to holding it into a plank here. So that means 90-degree angle in my elbows. I'm going to drop my knees, squeeze my glutes. And I'm holding. Whoo, and pushing back. Okay, so again, you would do that 2 more sets of 12. And then you can increase to 15. And then you can eventually go full out. But it's always best to do less and then you can increase. But if you go too much and you can't handle it, you injure yourself, you're done. So don't forget that, especially with upper body. All right, so now I'm moving on to a lower part of the body. So I'm going to work on my lower abs. So I don't have a ball, I do, but I'm pretending I don't for you guys at home. So I'm going to use a cushion so that I have a little bit of an inclined position here. So I'm going to keep my feet together. My hands are down, relaxed. So I'm going to work on the lower part of the abdominals. So you want to make sure that you're fairly low. If you're too high, hip flexors are going to take over. So make sure you're nice and centered here. Heels together. Always keep your legs together, just for symmetry. You know, nice clean workout. So come right up. Inhale. And then press down and pull your abs in and exhale. So this one is 12. You're going to feel that. Exhale. So very important to breathe. Breathe out. And up. So your legs are the heaviest part of your body. So you're going to feel that. Up. And again. Nice and control. Never do it fast. Always isolate. And here we go. We're getting there, right? And up. Exhale out. So if you do that 3 times a week, it's a nice little workout. You're going to maintain what you've accomplished in the past, or if you're just starting out, it's a perfect little workout to do with what you got at home. There's always a way. One more, starting to shake, and then up, and I'm going to hold it into an isometric here. I'm going to come up on my hands and just hold it right there. Now if you can extend your arms and just hold it. That's pretty advanced. However, you can do it. Try it. If not, go back to that position. 4 more. 3, 2, and then release. So that's the first segment. So plie squats, incline push-ups, work the upper body, shoulders, arms, bicep, triceps, chest, and then lower abs. And then you repeat that 2nd time, and then 3rd. So that's your first segment. Moving on. Now, a workout without lunges in my books doesn't really fulfill me. So I want to make sure I include lunges in there. So I'm going to use my can of chickpeas just to add a little resistance to the movement. I love the torso twisting lunges. Why? Because it challenges your core and also challenges your balance. So first things first, 90-degree angle, then you directly in line with your big toe. Very important. Looks like that from the side, right? You never want to do that kind of thing. That's not good for your knees. So the leg is back, the heel is off the floor. When you go down, you're going to bend your knee, and when you come up, you're going to squeeze your glute. So this is going to work the upper part of your glute, so that keeps everything up. I'm going to add a twist with this. So out to the side, come back. All right, so I'm going to do it facing you. So that's going to be 24 together because there's 2 legs, right? So here we go. So 1 and back. Breathe, there you go. And again. So you want to do your little twisting here towards the floor, so get right into the side of the oblique here. There you go. Again. Feels good to me. And it works. I think I'm at 11. And then 1 more. And I'm going to add that pulse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ha! Other side, here we go. Knee directly over the toe, once again. Shoulders back, remember, don't lean forward. Keep your spine nice and long, shoulders relaxed, don't shrug. Here we go, twist and back. And go. How you doing? Twist and twist. Here we go. And you don't want to go too fast, because the faster you go, the more momentum you pick up. More momentum you have in your movement, the less resistance. So you're really not going anywhere if you do that. So here we go. 2 more. Maybe not. And last one, we're going to hold it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. All right. Next exercise. Another compound exercise for the upper body. So I'm going to use my big black leather chair. It's easy on my hands. You can use a bed or your condo, or you can use a staircase. I'm just going to go right here. My nice comfy little, well, it's not little, it's a big chair. It's actually Smokey's chair. So I'm going to keep my elbows close to my body. The moment you start doing dips with your elbows out, the shoulders are going to take over. The shoulders love to take over for everything, so you really have to isolate this. So you're going to go back a little bit with your elbows and bring your feet close. I'm going to cross my leg. Why? Because that's going to give me a little more range of motion when I'm going down. So that's going to work my triceps really good. All right? So, somebody working out there, high five. Big truck going by. Anyway, so knees parallel over the toes. Go down. Here we go. So we're going to do 12. And then on the second rep, second set, you can do 12 with your leg crossed the other way. And then on the last one, you can do 6 and 6. Make sense? So here we go. 1, push, 2. And you're not locking the elbows on this. So here, the exhale is on the way up. Why? Because it's much harder to get away from the floor when you're lifting your own weight. There you go. Go. 1 more. And I'm going to hold it. I always like to hold my isometric. Hold it, drop it down a little bit so there's a little resistance in the tricep. Hold, hold, hold. And release. Now I would do cross over the other side on the second. Good job. Okay, this is working for me. So now I'm going to go back to the floor, and I'm going to use my can of chickpeas that I haven't eaten yet, because I'm hanging on to it. And I'm going to sit on the cushion. Why? Because it's a lot easier and much more comfortable to sit on something soft than the floor. Why not? So, we're going to do a twisting side to side. Very important that you bring your elbows downward as opposed to here. Because you want to get right in to the part of the lower part of your latissimus dorsi here, and then your obliques, right? So I'm going to add a little challenge to this for those of you who want to do that. I'm going to lift 1 foot off the floor, so it's going to engage my lower abs as well. I'm going to do that for 6, and I'm going to do that for 6. Are you ready? Here we go. 1. And go. 1 more. Guess what? I didn't switch. You know why? Because I got so involved with my little exercise here. I love doing abs. So back again. Let's do it on the other side. Here we go. 1. 2. We're there. 10, 2 more. And hold it. Now hold it here. Go down a little bit. Engage. Ah, yes. Really feel the burn right through your core here. Stabilizers are working. And then release. Okay? Great exercise. Very easy. Right? You don't need anything. You just need whatever you can find. Use your own body. When you go down to the Caribbean, you see people on the beach there, the local people. That's what they do. They work with their own body, their own resistance. Very smart. Not that you don't want to go to a gym. That's a good thing too. However, you can do that if you are not able to go, like myself and the rest of us. And you can at least continue your routine or do something to maintain it, right? So now, I'm going to push this away. I'm going to grab a little water here. So these are like pretty much large muscle groups, legs, upper body, abs. I'm going to add 3 more exercises for the last segment. And it's going to be upper abs. And then I'm going to do back extension. I'm going to use my cushion for that. And I'm also going to do a plank. Planks are an isometric exercise. There's no movement. You engage everything in your core. It's very important to do these types of exercises. They keep you erected, right? As you get older, you tend to go forward. So you want to keep it nice and strong in the core of your body. So you need to work the most important things in your body. Your heart, of course. You don't see it, so you got to take care of it. And your stabilizers, which are lodged right in there, and you don't see them. So no one comes up to you at the gym and say, you got really awesome stabilizers. So we tend to work on the rectus abdominis because we can see them, which is good too. Little vanity is not going to kill you. But make sure you take care of yourself and take care of the things that are really important to keep you healthy. Okay? Here we are. So upper abs is the easiest. That's why we're doing it at the end. Why are we doing it at the end? Because when we're getting to the end of our workout, we're a little more tired. Also, the upper part of your abdominals, the upper arm, they're always engaged whenever you're doing anything else in your rectus abdominis and your stabilizers. So if you exhaust them at the beginning, you'll have less energy. So that makes perfect sense in my books. So here we are. I'm going to go sideways so that you can see my angle. I'm going to grab my can, my famous can of chickpeas. I'm going to put it right on my chest. Now, I'm going to anchor myself down because in that position, it's very easy that if your feet are not anchoring into the ground, that you're going to use momentum. And I don't want you to do this and not get results. So left foot right here. So I'm going to come up 1, 2. You inch from the hips, work the upper abs here. There we go. If this is too easy, you could put the can back there. Different story, right? So you have the option. And up. 2 more. And I'm going to switch. There you go. And up. Breathing, exhaling on the way up, very important. We got 2 more. And last one. I'm going to hold it. Both feet are going to come down. I'm going to come up a little bit higher and add a pulse. Here we go. Up. Yes. 2 more. And last one. Good job. Excellent. So that's the upper abs. Okay, so when you do your lower, your obliques, internal, external, and upper, you're concentrating on pretty much the whole core. And then now we'll do stabilizers. So we got 2 more exercises, and then we're done. And then you need to do it 3 sets of 12. Or you can start with 2 if you want. Bump it up to 15 reps instead of 12. I'm going to show you a plank. So I love my cushion under my knees because I protect my knees. So I'm going to, first things first, I want to start in a proper position. So symmetry is very important. So first things first, elbows. That's your elbow. No, it's not. Elbows lined up with the shoulders. There you go. And hips are square, lined up with the shoulders. I'm going to extend my right leg for me, left leg for you. And then I'm going to lift and hold it right there. Now what you don't want to do is sink in to that bent knee. You want to keep your body nice and centered, your hips square, symmetrically balanced. Now I'm going to add my right arm or left arm, depending which way you're going. Here we go. We hold it. There's lots of balance here. And we're really engaging the stabilizers to hold. And we hold for 12. That's what we're doing. And breathe and focus. Don't hold your breath for sure. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then we release. And we're going to do that on the other side as well. And make sure that you are in the right position. You're not sinking in, extending your leg. Arm goes out. And there's your plank. Hold it. Breathe. Excellent. Feels good. Whoop. Little tilt. There you go. And release it. Very good. Okay, so that's the plank. Isometric, strong core, very important. Everything is connected. Lower back, abs, you want to make sure you take care of that. That's what's going to keep you straight as you age. And we all do, right? So here we are. Next one, this is your last exercise. I'm going to come down onto my cushion. I like to be elevated off the floor. I usually like to use my little squishy ball, or bender ball you might call it. However, I'm pretending we have no equipment. And of course, everyone has cushions at home, unless you're a guy that lives alone. That's a little joke, right? Because men couldn't care less about cushions. But ladies, we love our cushions. So here we are. I'm going to go forward on this one so that I don't hit the table. This is called the Superman. I'm cool with that. I don't need to call it the Superwoman. It's all good. Extend the arms out. I'm going to lift, just like the jumping out of an airplane, which I'm never going to do in my lifetime, that's for sure. And then bring it back down. That's not for me. Inhale and out. Now I'm going to make this a little more challenging. Why? Because I want to engage my glutes at the same time. So I'm going to lift, arms go out. I'm going to bring my heels together and tighten my glutes at the same time. Go back down. Here we go. Inhale and up. Back down and up. Yes, working on the lower back. Very good. Glutes engaged. This is not easy. If you've never done that, you do what you can, what you have, right? It's okay if you stop, you rest, you go again. Inhale and up again. Squeeze. We're almost there. Up, up. Nice. Down and exhale. Here we go. I think we're at 9. I'm not very good at counting. I get very engaged into my workout, so I forget sometimes. Forgive me for that. My clients always tell me this. That was 12, Gigi. You're at, and you want to go to 20. Here we go. 2 more. Last one. We're going to hold this one. Hold it. I'm going to bring my arms back like I'm flying. Totally Superman. Good. And then release. Good. Push away from the floor. Round up your back. There's a perfect stretch right there. Okay. Now I'm going to sit and just talk to you for 2 seconds. You're going to cool down on your own. Basically, you always want to do in your warm-up and cool down, you always want to, first of all, in your warm-up, you always want to warm up the area that you're going to work. So if you're going to do a full body workout like this, you want to make sure you stretch your chest, your back, bicep, triceps, your legs, the back of your legs, inner thighs, all of them, abs. Same thing. cooling down. You stretch the areas you've just worked. Okay? So that was really fun. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you soon.